Previously on Ballvivor, as Stip's respect for winning last immunity grew, so did the target on his back.
Luna lost because Stips is a puzzle god.
A surprise twist sent all three tribes to tribal council, where Emily, Carly, and Lydia all won immunity. Additionally, Braden received a clue to the hidden immunity idol, where he shared with Stips, who found it. While the plan for all three tribes seemed cut and dry, Lydia and Josh had other plans for Terra, where they convinced the tribe to vote out Stips, sending him and his newly acquired idol out of the game. 12 are left. Who will be next on this episode of Ballvivor?
Obviously, as you guys saw, we pulled off that plan to get Stips out. We got the blindside out of the way. And I think we have a really strong 8 right now. Out of that 8, I'm confident in about 4 of those people in my group. Those of which being, well, I would say 5. I would say Carly, I'm comfortable with Raya, Emily, Lydia, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And I think we're about to go into Merge, which is going to be fantastic. I can't wait to see what we do. And I think it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun.
It fucking worked. As usual, I do feel a little bad. I feel a little bit bad about it, but just because I know that's like a horrible feeling. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, he had an idol, so his idol is gone. He can't, I mean, he's dead, he can't use it, obviously. Like, can you believe that? Like, this just changed the entire, like, trajectory of the game, I think, because Jalen was really counting on having Stips around, I think, in the merge. And Ashton, if Ashton goes home tomorrow, then Jalen's really not gonna have anybody. Braden is gonna have to ally with us. I don't know how this relationship is gonna be, and now, like, between me and him. I'm glad I broke that up though, because him and Stips definitely had a thing going on. Like, I cannot believe this should happen. I can't believe that should happen. That was just absolutely crazy.
Stips is gone. That's not great. That's not wonderful for me. And it's not the fact that Stips is gone, it's the way that he went out. Especially after we had, like, joked about how Joe left the game. Like, this is... Lord, let me leave with class. Let me leave not making a fool of myself in any way, shape, or form, please. He didn't play his idol. I wish I had found a way to get that idol off of him. If I had been more focused, I might have found a way, but... No.
Literally, like, I'm so cool with it. For real, I know it seems like, because I just talked to him today. I was like, Stips, are you thinking of playing that idol tonight? Because I thought it was going to be me.
He had it?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I didn't think he had it, but we were like, our plan was like, okay.
See, I told you it was a possibility.
I say Stips had the idol, and she acts surprised. Stips told you he had the idol. And she's making up all this stuff like we weren't talking or she didn't know this. She knew. She's lying to Raya's face.
Our plan was like, if he had it, then we made him feel so secure.
Right.
That he wouldn't.
Did you end up talking to Stips?
That's the thing. He never talked to me, and I had started to hear that my name was starting to be in his mouth. So I said, "Do you want to get him out now?" Because he was starting to, like, say all this stuff about me and yeah.
And it's horrible. It's an awful place because Raya is being used by Carly so masterfully, and I just need to tell her so that if I'm voted off, if Raya gets voted, you know what? Like, just at the end, Raya, I can say, I told you so.
Alright, Solis, welcome to another tribal council. You guys are kind of used to this, but it's part of the game. Ashton, I first want to start. What's going on with the pants on your legs?
What are you talking about?
Oh, the short shorts. You just had to have the short shorts showing there.
But what pants are you
All
talking
right, fine. Lydia, you are our winner from the individual tribe challenge. How'd that feel winning that just by yourself?
Painful. My arm still hurts a little bit. And I mean, I got to talk with Maya for a while. It was nice. Very sweet. So, it's fun and fun.
Yeah, and I noticed you had some snacks. Check your phone while you're at it too. Yeah. Maya, you were second, and you chose to accept something from me. And what were your thoughts behind that? Doing that for so long, but you kind of knew it was coming, but not really. What were your thoughts?
Honestly, Lydia seemed fine, and I was dying, so I didn't excuse this song.
Fair enough. So, kind of a shortened week. A lot of different conversations may have happened, may didn't happen. Ashton, what are your feelings for coming into tonight on a Thursday night instead of a whole week in advance to talk about the game and stuff?
I think we did the place. It's a little different. No, I'm interested to see what the results are of tonight, and seeing how that will kind of rest with us throughout spring break, and kind of see how the dynamic is when we come back.
Gotcha. Spring break is upon us. Get our beach outfit. You're ready to go. Josh, how are you feeling? Shortened week, going to spring break. How are you feeling?
I am so ready to sleep. That is my thoughts exactly. It's time to sleep.
Time to sleep. Ready to get moving. Would you say the game for you is getting more stressful or less stressful in the social aspect of the game?
I don't think it's really ever gotten stressful like in the first place. Where it's like I'm just trying to have fun with it. You know what I mean? Where it's like whatever happens, happens. And so it's just whatever I can do whatever I can do.
Fair enough. Lydia, how have you felt this past week? Less players getting voted out. We're getting smaller numbers. Is it getting easier or harder in your mind?
Honestly, it feels about the same. I don't think it's the number of people. I think it's who's still left in the game that makes it harder, rather than the number of people that's still in the game. And I've been on Solis with the same people this whole time. I didn't have to switch tribes, so it just felt basically like the same game.
Right. And back to the tribe swap. I mean, that was kind of a big deal for you guys because you've already had a tribal, but you're a small group here, 4. The majority is now 3. So it's pretty important coming into this vote and votes coming forward. Lydia, how has different Solis members from past tribe, how has that affected or has it affected anything you've been doing with this Solis right here?
Honestly, I don't think so. I wasn't really talking with those other 3 members, so it wasn't that big a deal, just because I wasn't connected with them in any way, so it wasn't like I lost somebody I had an alliance with, or I was talking with them. Really.
Gotcha. Ashton, how are you feeling looking forward? Are you a little nervous of what's to come, or?
Curious, more like. I'm not super nervous. Like I said, I mean, we all have to vote someone out. And from what I've heard, or at least off of the Discord, Stips is gone, which definitely switches up the dynamic because for me, he was public enemy number 1. But with that gone, I'm interested to see if that makes Terra more of a threat to make such like a bold play, or if that makes them less of a threat if they really slipped up. Yeah, how that's going to affect Terra, and then how we're going to have to play with that, you know. And then also, I'm not sure who Luna voted out, but they're going to be in the same place as we are with 3 people. So Terra is going to have 4 people still. Luna's going to have 3, and we're going to have 3. So it's going to be interesting to see how, when we start to dwindle the numbers down, how that kind of power dynamic fluctuates.
Gotcha. So power shift with, you said Stips, public enemy number 1 for you, or public enemy for you, or the entire tribe or the game?
I can't speak for them, but I definitely thought for our tribe, because Stips was part of Solis, and
you two did have a kind of interaction during the slide puzzle. Did that affect anything, or?
I let it go. I had to take a moment with it and let it go. But he got what's coming to him. But yeah, I mean, he was just a big threat in my opinion because he was very He's a very big strategist. And now that that's gone, there's not as much to worry about. Because I feel like he was playing a long game. And others maybe too, especially getting Stips out. But I don't have anybody else that was as high on my list.
Gotcha. This game's gonna get harder, but it starts tonight. I think we're ready to vote. Ashton, we'll start with you.
Because of the scroll, obviously you cannot vote. Yeah.
I'll go tally the votes. If anyone has a hidden meat idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Hey guys.
Alright, I'll tally the votes. First vote, Josh. Second vote, Ashton. Penalty vote for not submitting a confessional on time. Third vote, Ashton. 2 votes Ashton, 1 vote Josh. Fourth vote, Josh. We're tied, 2-2. Seventh person voted out of Ballvivor Season 3, Ashton. Say your goodbyes. Go get your candle.
Oh, was the penalty vote already counted in?
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
Well, alright, folks. Amazon's gonna get a fresh new order. Ricky's returns.
Ashton, your time is spoken.
Decorated.
Girl.
I'll be back.
See you guys.
See you, Ashton. Alright, fun little character, but his time was there. You guys have a wonderful spring break. I've got nothing else for you. Be ready to come back and compete when we come back.
Well, this is it. Got voted out, but this won't be the last Ballvivor season me. No, sir. I think they just set themselves up for disaster, really. And we'll see how far they get. Josh, I've heard, isn't anybody's really number one. I've only heard bad things about him, which is interesting. Because all he did was talk bad about Brady. That was his number one. And so we'll see how that dynamic's changed, or maybe they've been friends all along. Who knows? What I do know is that I can't wait to see the look on their faces when Solis falls apart. Not a single one of them wins. But for now, folks, that's all from Ashton Connolly.
So I got Stips voted out. Super exciting. And also got Ashton C off. And then my Tied Destiny partner is no longer here, which is unfortunate because now I have a vote going into what is potentially merge. We'll see. I don't know. I could, maybe I'm the first one voted off in merge. I've just set up this whole, network of protection for everybody else. Stop eating the chair. Protection for everybody else that they could all potentially turn their backs on me, and I'm the one to go. And now that they all have social majority, thanks to me.
What I've had the most thought about this week was, it was definitely Ashton. in the fact that like he voted for me. And so here's my like final thought this through a lot. Here's my final thought process on that whole situation. So Ashton's smart. I have no doubt in my mind that Ashton would not have, he wouldn't have tried to get me out if he knew he didn't have the votes to get me out. And this was a really easy week to get rid of me because I only needed 2 votes in my penalty vote and I was out. So it would have been a really easy week to get rid of me. Why would he wanted to have gotten rid of me? I don't know. That's the difficult part here, is that it's like, why would he try to get rid of me? Which means A, he didn't believe our alliance was real. B, there's no way he was working alone on this. Somebody else in the game wanted to get me out. Maybe it was Stips. I think Stips never trusted Lydia and I from the very start. So I think that maybe that was just this fruition where he was like, well, maybe we can knock one of them out. Which means I'm willing to bet you people that wanted me gone were Brayden, Ashton, and Stips. 2 of them are now gone. And that kind of leaves Brayden in the desert because I'm willing to bet you they had a little trifecta alliance going on over there.
At this point, I don't really know how I'm still in because, yeah. But I guess I'm not mad about it. I think, if I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna win. I'm not trying to be cocky, but like I think I'm gonna win. Cause I haven't like made any problems, and I feel bad about buying Ashton just because he was like so into it, and he had the shorts, and he posted on Instagram, and he was just like such a Ballvivor guy. So I hope that he's had some time to reflect and forgive. Something I like to do is forgive and forget. I just feel like that's just worked out best for me in my life.
All right, Luna, welcome to Tribal Council. How's everybody feeling tonight? Jalen, let's start with you.
I feel pretty good. I feel overwhelmed. Pretty rushed today.
Yeah. Emily?
Feeling pretty good. You know, looking my best as an older woman. I feel the need to explain. But yeah, feeling pretty good.
Right. You were the winner of the individual immunity of the cup. Congratulations.
I thank you.
How did that go for you? What were your thoughts during that?
Don't move your arm. That was a good starter. I was just like,
it worked.
Bada boom.
Too solid.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I've never been more proud of my arm strength than I was in that moment.
Right.
So.
Gotcha. Jalen, what were your thoughts during the challenge there?
Well, I was taking one look to my right, and I saw how solid Emily was, and I knew how much pain I was in. So I decided if there was going to be another scroll given out, that I would take it. I'm a very competitive person, but I didn't think I was going to beat her, so I'd rather get something out of it rather than nothing.
And you took the scroll, correct?
Correct.
Fair enough. Lauren, how'd you feel during the challenge?
All I wanted was to not be the first person out overall, and I achieved that goal. I might have been the first one out on the tribes, but that's just how things happen.
Hey, fair enough. Well, this game will just get harder with challenges and mental aspects of it. Amy, how do you feel looking into this tribal right here? Are you feeling confident, scared? What are you feeling?
I wouldn't say I'm confident. I mean, you can never be 100% confident because then you get blindsided. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Emily, what about you? You're safe, right?
I'm feeling so
You're
good.
feeling good, right?
This is the first time I've been nervous for a while.
Right, yeah, the nerves are not there. You're all good.
Yep.
what are your thoughts with the talks this week?
There's been a lot of interesting talks this week, but I'm excited. I don't know, nothing but vibes.
Nothing but vibes. Gotcha. And last time you guys voted out Cat, which was a vote that I don't know if everyone saw that was coming, but it happened. Lauren, what were your thoughts on the Cat vote last time?
It's honestly hard to say. Like, I feel like anybody's name could have been up for grabs during that tribal.
Right. And the tribe is fresh too. Like, you guys haven't been together too long, but you're all from Luna, right? It's 4 of you, 2 of you were on Terra, or 2 Luna players on Terra, but the 4 of you are here. Jalen, how has that affected that you guys have been together the longest compared to, the Terra tribe? It's 3-2, like that kind of thing.
I feel like in Terra's position, it would be an interesting way to go about things, like as far as trying to vote somebody out. For us, we were already close, already knew each other, so it's kind of hard to find a way to break some bonds. But that's the way the game goes. So,
would you rather be on a mixed tribe or a tribe like this, where it's all Luna and you kind of know everybody?
Mixed feelings. I believe that being on a mixed tribe would be interesting and pose different, strengths and weaknesses. But I do think being on another tribe, you can maybe make more connections to other previous tribes. So it comes with advantages, but it's pros and cons to everything.
Gotcha. Adi, how are you feeling about that?
What was the question?
Feeling about, would you rather be on a mixed tribe or would you rather be like on a stable, just
Okay,
Luna?
sorry. Yeah, I think it just depends. Kind of like Jalen said, you don't know. Obviously, I'm glad I stuck on this tribe than Terra because they were at a disadvantage with 3 Solis and 2 Terra, or 2 Luna, which would put you in the right numbers if you think about it, but I'm just happy with things, how they worked out.
Gotcha. Moving on from the tribe swap and looking with that, moving on. Emily, how would you say you're feeling with, alliances in this game? It's huge. Alliances are huge. You have 4 people here. 3 votes is majority. What's your thoughts there?
I feel pretty good with where my alliances are right now. I'm interested to see how they play out as we go along, but as of right now, I feel pretty good.
Lauren, how about you?
I feel like it's hard to say at this point, with where alliances are, just because we're all so close to each other and that kind of thing.
Gotcha. Well, tonight we will find out who will be voted out between Luna. Are we ready to vote?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Jalen, we're going to start with you. All right, I'll go tally the votes. If anyone has a community item they would like to play, now would be the time to do so. All right, I'll tally the votes. First vote, Lauren. Second vote, 80. Third vote, Emily.
Y'all had me in the first half. My gosh. Oof.
Fourth vote, Lauren. 2 votes Lauren, 1 vote 80, 1 vote Emily, 1 vote left. 8th person voted out of Ballvivor Season 3. Lauren. Say your goodbyes, grab your candle.
I hope you can make it to the final for you. I'm just gonna say that.
Do it for you. Yeah.
Lauren, Your trial is open.
I was so fun.
What the heck am I thinking now?
Because who did it? I was like, which one of them?
That was professional.
Huh?
Did you get time for that?
No, that was because of Donna goes like,
Well,
I keep my phone.
no, you cannot. Well, another vote off there for Luna. You guys will be back in 2 weeks. Enjoy your spring break. Have fun, relax, enjoy yourself. But when you come back, the game just gets harder. Got nothing else for you. Have a good night.
You know, I expected this. I literally, like, sixth sense felt that I was gonna get voted out just because of what happened at the last two tribals, or not tribals, challenges. But you know, I felt that this was coming. But it stings a little bit because, like, I felt like I could have done so much more. They just, you know, saw the potential that just was masked by the athletic challenges and endurance stuff that clearly I'm not that great at. But you know what? That's the way the game goes. So I hope that things go well for everybody, and we'll see what happens.
So I think I'm like feeling stuck and a little stressed about what's happening next, after we merge. Assuming we're gonna merge next. Like, I could be totally wrong, or it could be even like a next step, but I'm hearing a lot of like Terra's drama from Raya and from Brayden, and I think it's just hard for me to like see like what I'm gonna do about it, because I'm in a comfortable position of this game if I make it to merge, because I'll be with Raya and Carly, Josh, Lydia, and Emily from what Raya said. But that leaves Brayden out.
And she's saying Brayden was working with Stips and he was kind of trying to play me along, I feel like. He wasn't being super honest with me and I don't know how I feel about it. Now, as soon as we blindsided Stips, he's frantically reaching out to me and trying to get back in, so I think he's a little shady, and I think that's Carly putting that thought in her mind. Like, I mean, I kind of see it on, like, Raya's perspective.
No, I get that.
I just want to tell you that.
Yes, I appreciate it. I figured she'd think that, but I need to tell her this info. Like,
yeah. And then I said, well, it might not hurt to hear what he has to say. He could tell you information about Solis, is what, like, I was trying to say. And she said, but so can Carly. And I was like,
it's really hard for me because I'm starting to play this game with friends, you know? And it's a lot harder when you've like built these relationships with people, you know? And I know it's just a game and I gotta keep that mindset and be a little selfish, but I'm still trying to figure out like what the best move is for me and all of that.
This week has me nervous because there's a big social majority alliance brewing that I know about, but I'm not like actively a part of yet, and they say no one else is a part of it. I don't know how this works. And then the merge has got to be happening soon. What's making me nervous is that if we don't merge tonight, there's 3 of us left on Luna, so if we don't win like the challenge, I don't know. I think I might be in trouble. Adie and Jalen have both made a point to be like, Emily, I really like you. Like, there's no reason I would vote you out. But they could just be saying that. And then that's a difficult choice for me because they're both great alliances to have. And I think they would both benefit me come merge. So then that becomes a, well, who do I really want to have by my side, you know?
So, as we enter tonight, there are 10 people left. I made it to the top 10, which makes me feel pretty happy. I believe that tonight there could be a potential merge of the 3 tribes into one, where if that does happen, there will be 6 Luna members and 5 original Solis members. Hope I can try to use that to my advantage and try to eliminate the Solis one by one until we're going to have to start making some tough decisions. I know that I have an alliance of 3 originally from Luna coming into this, so maybe I could use that to my advantage as well. I know that Adie and Riara are very close, so that could also be a potential problem. However, me and Emily have been getting closer as well. Only time will tell, but I believe there's going to be some serious character development for myself, so stay tuned.
I'm so down for Ashton. I'm down with that plan. That's cool. And this might ruin me. This might be a horrible decision. I need to tell you something that I know you don't know.
Brayden and I talked. Initially, I thought maybe he was just freaking out because Stips got voted out and he didn't have anyone to work with. But once I gave him a chance to talk to me, he actually gave me a lot of useful information about Carly.
Carly wanted you gone so quickly when we had started Terra. She was like, she's gonna be a challenge beast, she's gonna be on top of it, she's gonna be cool. And I was like, yeah, but like, not only is Ashton an easy vote, but like, I think Raya's cooler with the people on Luna than Ashton probably is.
Don't really know what to expect with that, but it makes me a little nervous. But yeah, Brayden gave me a lot of information, informed me that Carly had actually been lying to me. She knew that Stips had the immunity idol.
Stips showed Carly and I the idol during a meeting that the three of us had.
Okay.
So this is why, I don't know if you noticed, but when Carly was like...
So Carly knew he had the idol the whole time.
So she...
Ooh.
Yes. So when she was like, what, he had the idol? I gave her a look like...
She was just pretending like she didn't know, which I don't really know why that would benefit her at all to pretend that.
And then you had told me that Josh had told you that Stips had your name in his mouth. Stips wanted to work with you. He never had, and again, I don't know how to feel about Stips as a person, but Stips never wanted you gone. All I know is that Josh and Carly are cool, and I don't know if she said anything to Josh or something, but it threw me for a loop. And I didn't want to call her out there because you guys were like, no, we can still work together. And I was like, I don't want to burn this bridge with Carly if that ends up meaning my name is on the ballot next time.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit suspicious of Carly now, which kind of stinks because now tonight I have to make a move where it looks like I'm going behind her back.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome back from spring break, by the way. Happy to be back to school. You guys ever heard of a food challenge before? Oh. I'm just kidding. Drop your buffs. You all have made it to the verge. Congratulations. And with your new tribe name, Locust. Welcome. Right? That was Locust, right? Just checking. All right, so like we said, we've got some food and some drinks for you, and we want you, just like in Survivor fashion, have a little merch feast. Get to know each other. I mean, a lot of you have talked to each other because it's been a very inter-tribe game, but get to know each other, enjoy yourself, have some food, and yeah, just relax and have a good time. All right, that's all I got for now.
No, for real.
Please. Do my time, please. So cute. She's just starting to talk. She's like hearing all the words and things. So cute. Hello. We're probably drive back. There was traffic because of a crash that occurred. So.
Appreciate it.
Low was your car.
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm supposed to say low. You.
Oh, that's not even my low, which is surprising. My low is about 3 of them. The first one is the car accident. The second one is falling 2 stories. And almost breaking my neck, but luckily just fell on my back. And my third. So it was, I was walking upstairs next to the pool, and
I slipped because someone hadn't dried their feet off before they were going up the stairs, and I fell over the guardrail, face first, and I had to tug, and I landed clean on my back on the concrete. Josh, you look so concerned right now.
Yeah, you ever like go to a doctor or a hospital or like
Wait, you ever heard the phrase "rub some dirt on it"?
It doesn't really like rub some dirt on the moment. That's like your slice.
So the third one was paying for gas prices down and back.
Oh yeah, that's what
For yeah, I know. Sorry for.
The gas was the worst of them all.
It was. It really was.
Yeah, everything else.
Hey, I lived twice. That makes me 4-0 against death.
Go.
I've died twice before. How many people don't know that story?
How was I supposed to know this story?
So I've died twice. Both of them were getting. One of them was getting run over by a semi when I was 12.
What the hell?
The other one, I got run over by a drunk driver at 16 and got flown about 100 feet. And both of which I had to get electrocuted back to life. The paddles, yeah, they suck.
Your life is endlessly fascinating.
All right. Everybody, hope your bellies are full and you're all feeling delighted that you're at the merge. Jalen, would you mind touching the sacred scroll in the Olive Garden cup and reading it for the class?
Read it for the class.
All right. Congratulations. You have all officially made it to merge. In spirit of season 1, we can call this the Butler Banquet. Since you have all gotten a chance to get to know one another, you now have 3 minutes to deliberate who you will be voting out for real tonight. Those of you without your Tied Destiny partner, stand up now and exit into the hallway. You have lost 10 minutes of discussion. You must remain silent the entire 10 minutes in the hallway. Your 30 minutes start once the partner less cast have exited the room. Then we will jump right into a tribal council. During this time, no one should leave the NPR unless there's an emergency. You are free to talk to anyone during this time. Once time is up, please sit down in the tribal area.
All right, so those without a Tied Destiny partner, Josh, Lydia, Emily, and Ryan. Please exit. There's no talking between them. There's no phones talking to them. And we will start this Butler twist when they exit.
I think it's smart if the 6 of us go with someone, right?
Wait, how many people just went out there? 4?
4.
Yeah.
So it'd be 6v4.
So you'd have to do 6 to 4 anyway.
Like if they all put a vote on one person, then we would start numbers.
So it was Stips, it was Action C, and it was Luna.
Correct.
So who are their Tied Destiny partners?
Dips was Brian.
Oh, so they're already
Yeah, they're gone. Warren.
Am I wrong? Was I lying?
No, Warren is who?
Lydia? Wait, what? Lauren? Yeah, Lauren's Lydia. Yeah.
Yes.
So they're out there.
Who's the other
So
one?
that's a penalty vote there.
And
then Ashton C was,
I think Raya.
yeah, Ashton C was right. Do we just want to vote with the penalty vote, or?
I feel like those people would be expecting it, right?
Yes.
And if somebody has an idol
They-
or one of their,
If I was out
or
there in
a
that
person
room, I
in their
would definitely
alliance,
play it.
I would too.
right?
I would not be messing around. I'd be playing an idol if I had one out there.
Immediately. Any other thoughts?
What do y'all think?
Who else out there?
Emily, Lydia, Raya, and Josh.
Yeah, if I'm real, I wasn't in the majority of my last vote, so I'm just happy if it's not me.
I'm there with him, as long as it's not me.
But but we can
That's
think
right.
about it strategically. I like the idea of, oh yeah, let's us 6 work together here. But we've all just kind of, we haven't met each other, but this dynamic is very new and it feels very hesitant.
For future reference,
candles and buffs. Try to, every single, like, no matter what, they have to come. Try to bring them. And you can use the entire room, talk, disperse, whatever you want. You don't have to sit this entire table and talk. You literally can do whatever you want. This is as free as possible. You have 4 and 40 minutes, 4 minutes and 40 seconds before they come back in.
He just starts playing the piano. Serenade us. Sing us a song.
Grant's dying.
They're gonna be in the hallway like,
hey, yo, we're going to him. Get him fast.
Don't came up with a plan, so kind of stressful, and
He just wanted to show it off. I do too, but I'm also a little afraid of Brayden because he's not talking. I think he's trying to do this whole lone wolf thing, and I don't think that's really gonna happen. I don't know. Ashton is moving a little bit too fast with this whole. I don't know.
an advantage in the game. I can block someone's vote. I can see who's voting. Where'd you get that? Huh? I don't remember where, but I haven't told anybody because I didn't want you to attention. Nice. Nice. So do I block one of them? Do we think they're looking for me? I just am worried they're gonna have an item. I don't know. I love them. Don't be looking over here.
I don't have ideas. I'm still weirded out on last tribal, but I also know that, like,
What weirded you out
I
from last
can't.
tribal?
He was sorry. I wasn't in the majority of the vote when that voted out. And we briefly discussed it, and I understand the rationale behind it. I would have against it. But I kind of feel like there's no reason to push anybody. I'm just kind of.
Wait, is this on Solis?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
guys.
Hey,
What's up?
Hey, guys. So, like, in this case, like, I'll say if you guys can or anything. But also, like, yeah, no, that's really it because I don't have much control. I feel like I have much control.
Brayden and Steps were the only two people who tried voting out.
Is that who they're going for?
I don't know.
Do you know who they're going for?
I went over there and was just like,
What's this thing
everyone has a plan, they're just not one the same.
Right.
So we just kind of figure that out.
I say.
I think it's either Maya or Brayden. What I will say is Brayden won that advantage. He got a hidden immunity out. He could have it in his pocket.
He doesn't.
You know that for sure?
Yeah, because Stips went out of the game with it in his pocket.
So
We need to get one of the souls out, otherwise nobody from this tribe cares about us. Because they're gonna stick together. Nobody cares about us. Like you were there.
so go Lydia. Like that.
Just
And it's just like, I don't know, like, gotta that sounds kind of weird.
I know he was a little controversial.
Yeah. I just don't think some people match his energy. So I just crazy over it. Yeah, spread the news.
All right, so you all just spent 30 minutes of your time that you wanted to spend deciding who to vote out. And a lot of that was very interesting actions. Brayden, I'm going to start with you. The piano. I mean, for the 4 that were not in here, can you explain
Sure. Yeah. We got started talking, and I believe it was Ashton who started talking, and it didn't seem like the conversations were going anywhere productive. At least, honestly, a few nods, even from myself. The group didn't seem like they were going to gel at all. So once we reached like 5 minutes in, I was told that we could go anywhere in the room, and I've been kind of stressed about the game recently, and I've been trying to find ways to de-stress. Piano is one of those ways, so when I saw it, I just walked over. Plus, it's a good comedic moment. I mean,
It definitely was. And yes, this game is stressful, it's hard, but take time for yourself, seriously. We're in college, and life is stressful. Ashton, he said that conversation wasn't going anywhere productive or maybe trustworthy. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it was just a group of people who really came in here and were like, I have no idea what's going on. This is interesting for us, so I'll just be sitting here trying to figure out the day that we go intermerge and just had a feast and all ate together. So they'd be like, oh yeah, you're going home. Like, it doesn't make much sense to a lot of people, and I'm one of those people. But it happens, and we just roll with the punches.
Fair enough. Raya, what did you think when you walked in and merge feast? What were your thoughts there? Maybe backtrack a little bit, but what were your thoughts?
Well, I knew that wasn't going to be all that was happening tonight, so it felt like the calm before the storm a little bit, so.
Fair enough. Emily, what were your thoughts?
I share similar thoughts. But I was like, wow, food.
So there was 10 minutes of 4 of you that were out. And when they walked back in, Jalen, you saw them walk back in. Did you know who you were voting for when they walked in? Or the conversations need to happen a little bit more?
I feel like I had a good idea going into it after some conversations, but anything could really happen. I was open to opportunities. I think I'm sticking with what I came here with.
Fair enough. What do you think?
Yeah, I kind of already had an idea before I came, but I mean.
Were you expecting the merge tonight? Is that why you had some thoughts for that?
Yeah.
80. What were your thoughts coming into, and did you have a previous vote coming in, or did you need to talk to people about the Butler twist?
I think coming in tonight, I was hoping for the merge. I wasn't expecting it because you never know. You can't just expect things to happen. But I was hoping, and it happened, so I was happy about that. And then had suspicions that there was going to be a vote off, but it's hard to do that, especially with the break. So.
Fair enough. Emily, do you have confidence, or do you feel like it's unanimous? Or what's your thoughts?
I'm gonna go with my usual answer, which is nothing but vibes. And I'm just gonna roll with that. Good day to you, sir.
Ashton, unanimous or little sketch? What's going on?
I think there's one of two ways this goes. It's either unanimous or there's going to be a tie, and then there's going to be a we vote.
I do want to elaborate that all of you had 2 tables, and you were split 5 and 5 between Solis and Luna. Raya, was that planned, or was it just how you sat down?
No, I think we all just sat down that way. At least on my end, I just sat down in a chair. I think everyone else just found a chair.
I didn't even notice.
Sometimes it just works out that way.
I mean, I tried to sit with the Solis tribe, but they kicked me out, so.
Is that cryptic as well, or?
No, I don't think that's cryptic at all. I was putting my food and drink down. I was like, oh, okay, I'll sit here. And he's like, oh no, someone's sitting here. I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, not to be that guy, but we're all sitting on this side of the table. I was like,
and who said that?
Great. And I was like, hey, way to get some more people, playing a game here like that.
Jaden's trying to make friends. Braden,
just trying to make some friends.
Yeah, no, and I respect the hustle, but the issue was that people were already sitting in those chairs.
Yeah.
And I didn't want, I was just letting them know. People are in those chairs.
I mean, he was nice about it. It wasn't just like, oh, sorry, you Luna. No, he was nice about it, He told me, so
Well, somebody's going home, and somebody from, either Solus, old Solus or old Luna. And Lydia, what are we doing Solus Luna tie, or do you think you have a thought tonight where it might be totally different? Like, was that 30 minutes beneficial, or did you already have somebody here?
I only got 20.
You're right. My apologies. Yes.
I feel as if it could be unanimous, but also, I don't know.
No shot.
No shot it's unanimous. No, I heard 4 different options in 30 minutes. So, I mean, people are talking about different things. I mean, regardless if they were telling me truthful things or not, I mean, there's no way it's going to be unanimous vote if there's at least 4.
I mean, yeah, now that they're all saying that, I mean, I feel dumb now for saying that it's unanimous. I mean, maybe it'll be like...
Would you think you're getting played?
That's always possible. It's always in the back of my mind, so I mean, yeah, it might be.
Mine? Unanimous? Are we going back to unanimous, or totally different what Jayla was saying?
I don't think it would be unanimous.
All right, well, do we have anything else to say? Well, we will find out. We will do the same voting situation. Oh, by the way, we have one more slight twist. You know how you had Tied Destiny partners? There's a new twist. If the person you share a Tied Destiny with gets voted off, you will now receive an idle clue. Penalty votes of your Tied Destiny is voted out is no more. So old rules do not apply. There are new rules. Moving forward, after tonight, that second line will not matter. No penalty votes, but the first one will. Jayla, I'm going to start down here. When we want that.
Feels wrong writing this name twice.
I literally have no idea what's going on anymore. I don't.
I will tell you this. All right, if anybody has anything that I'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, I'll count the votes. First vote, Ryan, penalty vote. Second vote, Lydia, penalty vote. Third vote, Ashton, does not count. Lydia, 2 votes Lydia, 1 vote Ryan. Ashton, 1 vote Ashton, 2 votes Lydia, 1 vote Ryan. Lydia. Ashton. Lydia. Ashton. 3 votes Ashton, 4 votes Lydia, 1 vote Ryan. Lydia. 9th person, voted on Ballvivor Season 3, and first member of our jury, Lydia. Say goodbye. Lydia, your try to swim. Well, for how I would say stressless the 30 minutes was, that tribal was quite stressful. But we've got more to come tonight. We'll talk to you in just a little bit.
I don't know. I mean, good job for everybody. That was fun. I don't know. Good job for, I guess that's fine. I don't know. I didn't see it coming, so good for them.
Who's gonna win?
Well, shit, I thought it was gonna be me, so now I don't know. I have no faith in anybody else. I feel like maybe Josh. I don't know. I think if Josh makes it to final 3, he'll have my vote. I kind of hope Maya and Ashton don't make it any further than final 5, just because I feel like they don't deserve to be here based off of Maya not really doing much and Ashton getting saved last week. I am glad I got Stips off before me, so that's all I care about. And Ashton C. I don't know, big shock that I got voted off. But also, now I have more time to do other things. And yeah. But that's okay.